The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating or drinking, no talking, no smoking, no gum chewing, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a moving vehicle. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your devices on a surface level so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Officer Hill, you can turn on your camera for me, please. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Latoya Williams. This is case number P1263632. One count of 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. This is today set for a formal hearing. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, good morning. My name is Adam Clements, appearing on behalf of Ms. Williams.
And is your client appearing today before the court?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have a permission to proceed on this matter?
I do, Judge, yes.
All right, thank you. And officer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Anthony Hill, badge 4598, City of Detroit, 10th Precinct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Attorney Clements, how are we proceeding this morning?
Judge, at this time, if there's a reduced offer, we wish to accept the offer given the officer's appearance.
At this time, the offer, just so you know, is 35 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone.
That's fair, Judge.
Okay, all right. I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of October the 13th of 2021 in the area of Dexter and Berkey Street, B-O-U-R-K-E Street in the city of Detroit, Ms. Williams was driving a Ford vehicle and did do 35 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied with that, attorney?
I am, Your Honor, yes.
All right. And the court is as well and will accept the plea responsible to the amended charge of 35 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. The fine for that is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay such fine. Will your client be able to pay that in that amount of time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'll have it due no later than April the 25th of 2022.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Be
All right,
safe
have a good
out
day,
there.
Judge.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Be careful, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Reginald Williams, you can unmute yourself, sir.
How you doing today, Judge?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Reginald Williams. This is ticket number 455-686. One count, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket number 368815. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket number 1347965. One count, no operator's license on person. I also have 2 additional state tickets. This is case number 134796351. This is one count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. And ticket number C53333801. This is one count of driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., P28880, on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
My name is Reginald Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter pleas to improper plates and no registration on the date and time of the ticket.
Is that right, sir? That's how you want to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten, force, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 5th of 2020. Were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Westmoreland and West 7 Miles in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it not have any car insurance on it at the time?
No, it didn't, Your Honor.
And was it also unregistered with the Secretary of State's office?
Correct, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Attorney Barry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea. So the amended charge of improper place on count 2 of ticket ending in 686. Count 3 will be as charged on that ticket. Count 1 to be dismissed. Also tickets 4, 5, 5, 6, 8. Nope, that one's already closed. I apologize. Ticket 3, 6, 8, 8, 1, 5 will be dismissed in its entirety. Ticket 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, 6, 3, 5 will be dismissed. Ticket number 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, 6, 3, 5, 1 will be dismissed. And count 1 only of ticket C 53338 will be dismissed. Count 2 is already in default. I'll keep that in default. That means you need to pay that ticket, sir. All right. Are you currently employed, sir?
No, ma'am.
Do you have a source of income?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm gonna assess a fine today.
Say that one more time.
I said, I'm going to give you a fine today in the
Okay.
amount of $200 per ticket.
You said 200 per ticket?
Yes. So that's
Okay.
$400 total. How long will that take you to pay that, sir?
It shouldn't take me long. I paid a bond to get out,
How much was your bond, sir?
700.
Okay. All right, so you want me to have the bond applied to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then whatever's remaining, now sometimes they'll use the rest of that bond to pay off the rest of the tickets you owe, just so you know, okay?
That'll be fine.
Okay, all right, and then you may owe a little bit more, I'm not sure. Do you know if you have a lot of open tickets out there?
I have some more tickets that's I have to pay some more, that's $500. They added up all the 500.
All together, not including my ticket?
No, that's not including your ticket.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll waive the cost of fines on one of the tickets and make one of them $200. That way your bond should take care of all of your tickets. So all the bonds should be forfeited to take care of all your tickets.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
If it's any additional money that you may owe though, like reinstatement fees that weren't included in there, you're gonna have to pay those, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, that bond, that $700 bond should take care of all the remainder of your items. You may have to come down here to 36 District Court though in the first quarter, ensure that that happens, okay?
Okay, so come down like tomorrow or later on in the
Yeah.
week?
Come down tomorrow, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, okay, sir?
You too, eat a good lunch.
I will, thank you. I will, thank you.
All right.
All right. Mr. Goss, are you here on Mr. Mark Anthony?
No, is Latoya Williams, did she get closed out for Attorney Adam Clements?
She ended up, he hopped on and we fled it. because the officer showed up.
Okay, perfect. I know he had an evidentiary hearing and I was gonna sub in for him, but if he got it taken care of, then I'm all set.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too. Have a good lunch.
I will, thank you. It seems like y'all already talked about my lunch. You're hilarious. Attorney Coleman, who are you here on today?
I have Mark Washington and
Oh.
Mr. Yeah, he's deceased.
Okay. All right. I have more
Uh,
questions, but I won't ask them since we're online already, okay? I'm gonna call this matter. Actually, can you hold on? Do you have to be in another court, Mr. Coleman?
No, I can wait.
Can you just wait? I'm gonna do a couple of people out here so I can get Mr. Berry talking to some more folks, please.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Tiffany Watson.
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna call your matter, okay, ma'am?
okay.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Tiffany Watson. This is ticket number P11408991. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number P11408990. 1 count expired plate. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Also 1 state ticket, SP 5954181. 1 count improper plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Watson. State your full name, Ms. Watson.
Tiffany Nicole Watson.
Your Honor, Ms. Watson would avail herself of the offer to enter responsible pleas to P11408901 and 2.
Okay, and on that other ticket, the state ticket, the court will add it as a part of this plea and close it, dismiss it. Okay, Ms. Watson, if you take the plea today,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. All right, if you want to take advantage of that, please raise your right hand. You
Yes,
swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Watson, you had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights. Is that correct?
yes,
He's informing me you want to take advantage of this plea of responsible. What that means is I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis and then assess a fine that goes with this. You understand that?
yes,
All right. So on the date of December the 1st of 2020, in the area of Gratiot and Kilbourne Streets in the city of Detroit, Mrs. Watson was driving a Dodge vehicle, and that vehicle did have expired plates and had no valid registration at the time. Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charges of blockading on both counts 1 and 2 of ticket P11408990 and dismiss ticket P11408991 and ticket number SP 5954181.
thank
All
you.
right. Ms. Watson, the fine on both of those tickets is $175 each. You usually have 14 days to be able to pay civil infractions. Are you going to be able to pay that $350 in that amount of time?
He has a $500 bond, Your Honor.
He says a $500 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought it was 175 plus 175, that's $350.
That's right.
He
And
said bond.
Oh, Bob, thank you. I thought he said a $500 fine, and I'm all like, no, it's not. Okay, so I'll apply the bond. Whatever's remaining should be returned to you pending that you don't have any other costs and fees that need to come to the city, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Ms. Watson.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Enjoy your lunch.
I will. Mr. Mark Williams. All right, Mr. Williams.
Yes,
You gotta go walk to someplace else. Let me know when you get there.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mark Williams. This is ticket number P 1149351. One count driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
Mark Timothy Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to improper plates.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, do you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 2nd of 2021. Were you in the area, sir, of West 7 Mile and Hayden Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a Honda vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license expired at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates at this time on your behalf. Mr. Williams, you don't have your license back up yet?
No, I just paid all my tickets off though.
Okay, how many tickets did you have to pay off?
I think it was like 4 or 5, maybe.
Oh, were they all with the city of Detroit?
No, I had two in Dearborn too, but I paid them all off.
Okay, it's your last ticket you gotta pay off.
This the last one.
Oh. Yeah. Did you get another ticket that same day, sir, or no? This is only 6.
I think that was the only one. I think.
You paid the 3 civil infractions that came with this ticket? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna waive your costs and fines today, then. You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. That's all. Yeah, the expired fees and the registry. Yeah. All right, sir, you're all set. Did you pay the accompanying ticket? I looked it up to see if you, there was another ticket. You had no place, no proof of insurance, and you paid all those civil infractions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm not gonna give you an additional fine because you paid those other tickets that went with it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. I don't know if you have an SOS fee. Now make sure, check that tomorrow to make sure you don't have that $45 reinstatement fee. I'm not waiving that, but no extra cost, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. White, Terrence White?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, get to the place where you can be still for a moment. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Terrence White. This is ticket number P 1145412. Count one, driver's license expired. Count two, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of Mr. White, state your full name, Mr. White.
Terrence Lawrence White.
Your Honor, Mr. White has at this time a valid license and valid registration, not valid license, I'm sorry.
Insurance.
Just trying to find him. Oh, my. Whew. That's too much. Valid insurance and valid registration. He's scheduled with the Secretary of State April 24th to take his driver's license test. If we don't have the prosecutor readily available, Your Honor, I'd ask for an adjournment until a date subsequent to April 24th, and he'd be able to clear all of these matters when he returns.
All right, Mr. White, do you understand the task at hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this matter for a pretrial. Now, my pretrial dates are kind of far out, but that'll give you plenty of time to be able to get everything taken care of, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you're gonna come back on August the 5th, 2022. You need to write that down. Go write it down so you don't forget.
You write it down for me. August the 25th.
No, August 5th. That's why you need to make sure you had it down. It's at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
8:30.
August 5. August 5.
Okay. Same courtroom.
Same courtroom, same Zoom number, same everything, okay? Come back, be able to show us that driver's license and still have your valid insurance and registration of the car. I'm pretty sure they'll dismiss it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. I'll see you back. Your bond is gonna be set at $0 personal. All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Enjoy your lunch.
I will. Mr. Berry, I have two officers on the screen, and both of those particular people are present in the breakout room. So if you could talk to Ms. Wright, Sharon Wright, and Ms. Celisa White. I got to send off the office. Officers are gonna be sent over, but I do have some officers in the courtroom. So,
I don't have offers for those people, Your Honor.
okay, I'm gonna get you some.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Coleman, I'm gonna call your matters now.
Thank you, Judge.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Mark Anthony Washington. Count one. These are the matters of the people versus Mark Anthony Washington. Ticket number X37659979. Count one, no operator's license on person. Count two, registration plate expired. Count three, no proof of insurance. Ticket number P1146133, driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number P10977704, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number P853671, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number P10976687, count one, improper plates. Count two, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P10516672, count one, drive while license suspended. Count two, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number P10317792, one count, drove while unlicensed. Appearance for the record.
Sterling Coleman on behalf of Mark Washington. Or the estate of.
All right. And please please tell me where your client is today?
My client is deceased.
Okay.
I actually saw him at the funeral home, so I know him. I know his family.
You did render
So
over
he's
to this
deceased.
court, I know, a medical certificate of death, dating that on the date of, it was signed March the 16th of 2022 for Mr. Mark Washington. I do see the date of birth. They do add up at this point in time on all of these tickets. Seeing that he is now deceased, the court is going to dismiss all these matters. I do send my condolences to his family on something like, he was a young man, it looks like he's about 20.
Yeah, it was really horrible. Carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. It was on TV a couple weeks ago.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Send my condolences. He was 30. I misspoke.
Yeah, but still.
1992. Right, but
Still, he's
super young.
Yeah.
Super
Place me
young.
with Reginique Williams.
Okay. Well, that
All right.
concludes this hearing. Huh?
Thank you, Judge.
No, you're welcome. That concludes this hearing. You're all set. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye-bye. Stay safe.
You too.
Sandy Reginique Williams.
Okay.
Stankowski?
Are you calling me, Judge?
Yes. How do you pronounce your last name? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sarkovsky.
Stankowski. Okay. Okay. Let me. I gotta figure something out. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. You got count two just now. Because count one, state ticket. State ticket sent over the offer, but obviously, you know, misdemeanor civil infraction. Right, so that's fantastic.
Okay.
Because the count is here, so that- Is it not?
So,
knew it, and that's why I asked. Can you take a picture and put tomorrow? I wanted battery dad. I'm like, why is he called it battery dad? Yep. Yeah. So many businesses continue to struggle with labor shortage of vegetable days. High-tech approach. So what do you think about this after the break? I'm 53. That's why I take out the advice to keep you moving.
Check that already? On my word. On my word.
These styles for over 100. Whether missing dentures or just top-notch dental care, our beliefs are all here. If you and your
your smile. Restore your image with high-quality implants. Regular dental checkups will help keep your teeth white and your mouth healthy. Change your smile. Change your life. Call today or visit us online at implantcenter.gov and go home smiling.
I'm Rachel. And I'm Jill. We're the second generation of Modernistic. You've heard about Simple and Quick.
This one. And she doesn't have to be paid for it. Yes, and she said she just got it paid for. She put it over, but I don't have.
Sandy, are you there?
I am. Heard you now.
Marquita Williams.
Okay.
All right. I just had you come into the courtroom. Please place yourself, if you can hear my voice, on mute until I call your matter. All right, Mr. Omar Woods. You can unmute yourself. Where is he going? Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Mr. Omar Woods, did you unmute yourself for me?
I'm trying to, she got, it just don't work. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, who is this talking on the phone?
Omar
Jesse
Wood.
Williams.
Are you just now checking in?
No, I have another phone and I called the course. They try to help me out. I use my other phone, but I've been on the phone since 7:45.
I know. We have 21 people in here today. You have to be patient. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay then. I thought maybe I did something wrong because I'm not computer savvy.
You gotta exercise some patience. If you were in here physically in the courtroom today, you will see how many folks we have. Cause you to be just a little patient while we deal with everybody, okay?
Oh, thank you very much. I was making sure I wasn't making a boo-boo or nothing.
Okay.
So I'm okay. I can use my other phone that I started out with this morning.
If you're still in the breakout room, yes.
Yes, I heard the lady say something like that. They was going to the breakout room. So I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just be patient. Thank you.
too small to put down.
Okay, Mr. Omar Woods, I'm gonna call your case. The matter of people versus Omar Woods. This is case number SP 1090631. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. This is the date and time set for a review. He needed something else?
Yes, I completed at Tabernacle Missionary Baptist. And my mother's group number 4 and the salad extravaganza.
Appearances for the record. Can you state your name, sir? You can't just start talking. State your name, sir.
Omar Jonathan Woods.
All right.
Judge, can he position himself where it's a lot of glare?
I know, he can't figure it out. So.
Okay, that's
And he's been struggling trying to.
that's better.
All right. Okay, it's my understanding that you did complete the community service that you were asked to do in this particular matter. So the court
Yes,
is going
yes.
to close it. You gonna let me talk
Yes,
or
Your
not,
Honor.
Mr. Wood?
I'm sorry. Ready to get this behind me. I'm in Operation Clean Slate, so this is holding me up. I mean, I got a notice from Clean Slate saying that all bets are off because of this. So I'm ready to get this behind me and notify Clean Slate because I've been waiting 20 years. I did 8 years in state prison to come home and had this hanging over my head, you know, driving without a license and jeopardizing my whole Clean Slate expungement procedure. So this is very important to me. I didn't miss not one day over there with them women
Mr.
helping them.
Woods, let the
I'm s-
judge speak.
That's okay, let him talk. He wants to get it out. It's all right.
I'm just saying I didn't miss not one weekend over there with them women, and I mean this has been an experience for me. You know, I learned a lot from the women and patience and just taking time with seniors. I learned a lot, so this has been an experience for me.
Fantastic, Mr. Woods. I'm glad you learned so much from the experience. I close this matter out. You're all set, okay?
I ain't trying to be bugging out or nothing. I'm just saying.
I know, I realized you wanted to share, so I decided to let you share. I closed it out a while ago. I said you completed everything. They told me you did. Good job. So thank you
All right,
so
my
much.
bad.
Okay?
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, have a good day.
It's okay. You have a good day too, Mr. Woods, okay?
All right, 1,000.
All right. Bye-bye.
How you do this?
All right. Byron Williams.
This is Brian, Bryon, Brian Keith Williams.
Brian. Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
My bad. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus by Brian Williams. This is ticket U 60994521. One count of disorderly conduct. Nope. Yes. This was under a 3-month delay sentence. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Brian, Bryon. Middle name is Keith. Last name is Williams.
Sir, you were under a 3-month delay sentence. You were to have paid $200. My understanding that you paid that fine. So today the
Yes,
court is
ma'am.
going to dismiss this matter because you have completed the terms and conditions of that delayed sentence, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You are very welcome. Case is dismissed. You have a good day, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Terry will emphasize that he doesn't want to, so I don't. So what are we doing with the trials?
Okay, who's at trial?
The trial. I have two officers, okay? The officers have been on here for 2 hours this morning. We should really handle that as swiftly. I know that sometimes we don't have officers, but you should talk to them, Mr. Barry, so you can know if they want to move forward or not, so I can get these officers moving. Because they just sit here on here.
Still, what do I still don't have offers, Your Honor.
Attorney Barry, you don't have the offer for Celicia White, but you do have the offer for Sharon Wright.
I do not, Your Honor. Yeah.
Improper place for Miss Wright. Improper place. For Miss Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T. For Miss White, part of her ticket is a state ticket. The officer is here. So count one, we could do disorderly conduct. She wants to have a trial on count one. I don't have a state attorney. I do have a city attorney though for count two, the city parks one. So.
And I have two scanned documents. Let's see what this is.
Call Mr. Hancock back so I can give him the officer. Yes.
Okay. I have Miss Sharon Wright's. Can I be placed with Sharon Wright, please?
Yes. Judge, did you want to call Mr. Lancott for Mr. Zarate?
Yep, I already called him.
Oh,
I talked
okay.
to him. He's
Okay,
gonna come
all right.
back on in a minute. He's in another court's waiting room. And so he'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're
Oh, no,
ready,
no problem. Thank you.
ready as to Ms. Wright, Your Honor.
Ms. Wright?
Yes.
No problem. Thank you so much. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Sharon Wright.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna call this matter, okay? So wait till you
Okay.
get your name called, okay? All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Sharon Wright. This is ticket number P12022206. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. This is the date and time set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Wright. State your full name, Ms. Wright.
Sharon Denise Wright.
Your Honor, Ms. Wright would avail herself of the people's offer, the court permitting. She stands prepared to enter a plea to improper plates.
Also have the officer present today. Officer, can you state your name, please? Corporal.
Corporal Alonzo Jones, badge 4232, Detroit Police Traffic Enforcement.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Wright, you want to take advantage of the offer today?
Yeah. So this, yes. With the car having no insurance to my knowledge, not having no insurance to my knowledge.
Was it your car?
11-38.
Was it your car, ma'am?
Oh, no, the car, I had signed the title over to that person, and the person was supposed to in turn take and go ahead and put insurance on the car. So to my knowledge, I thought that he took care of that, but he did not.
So, she's, sounds like the title was transferred.
Please hold on. 1 second, please.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you come. All right. Okay. I know Ms. Wright, he may have been supposed to take the title and turn it over, but he didn't, so you're still legally responsible. You want to take advantage of this offer today?
What'd you say to the offer?
I said you want to take the offer today?
Yes, yes.
All right. So please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Put your hand down, man. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Excuse me?
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No, I'm not guilty. I mean, I'm not guilty because it was not my car. I mean, it's not my, he didn't have any insurance.
So we'll have a trial then. You'll have to hold tight. Corporal Jones, you're gonna have to hold online, okay?
Yes.
We'll do her at the end of the docket. All right. You can put yourself on mute, man. And I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until we're ready to have the trial. We got some other matters. I'm trying to get the rest of the matters handled as quickly as possible, and then we'll have a bench trial in this matter, okay?
Is that a city ticket or a state? This is my finger, okay. We're good.
Okay, Miss White. Miss White, like I said, the officer is present. Count one could be disorderly conduct. However, the state prosecutor is not here. Only the city prosecutor is here, which is for count two, city parks closed.
And the city seeks a police straight up?
Well, the more serious of the tickets is count one, but I don't have a state prosecutor. So. Count two of these tickets. You look at it back there.
I would just, oh, I see, it's
See
a
what I'm
city
saying?
one, so yeah, I would just sit. Count. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, how did we get this off? Oh, this is an older offer. Let's see. Right. Supposedly, there's a new state prosecutor assigned to traffic. We try to get a hold of them. We want to go down that road. What's that? Shannon knows her. She used to be.
Can you see if she wants disorderly conduct on count one, please, with a handgun prevention class?
A disorderly conduct charge?
Yes. With the handgun prevention class.
Want that. I can see if I can find out where it is.
You say a handgun class?
Intervention, I think it's the handgun class they have at 36th District Court. I think they host it on a Saturday, like once a month or something like that, that you have to participate in.
Could you place me with Miss Wright? I mean, with Miss White, Sandy?
Away from my computer, Mr. Oh, okay.
It's okay, I got you taken care of, Miss Sandy.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Thanks, Judge. I heard you, but by the time I got back, it was.
Good. Nah, just take, I'm gonna take the breath. You gonna take the breath? We gonna all find the nest.
Okay. Is it lunchtime yet?
You know what? Apparently so. Okay.
I don't know what he was thinking. Have a good lunch. I think he meant to say have a good day, but we understand.
Hey, Mr. Attorney Lancock, you want to go in and talk to your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's in
Or
room
actually,
3.
Judge, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Your Honor. If he's just pleading to a civil infraction, I can take care of that for him, if that's acceptable with the court, Your Honor.
Well, he's been waiting here. Can you at least, before I bring him up, just tell him what's going on?
Certainly, Judge, that'd be
Okay,
fine.
he's in room 3. I just don't want to just pop him out and then he's like, hello.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You act on behalf of your client. I tried to get him out here. He's not.
He must not understand, Judge. I should have told him to exit the,
It's all right. Are you ready, Miss Sandy?
Yes, Judge.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Fernando Zarate. This is ticket number X 389029. Count 1, no chauffeur's license. Count 2, violation of the basic speed law, too fast. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Todd Lantot appearing on behalf of Fernando Lugo Zarate.
And your client is present. He is in the breakout room. I'm trying to get him out of here. But do you have permission to act on his behalf today?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. So today the court is offering for count 2 that he plead to an amended count of blockading responsibly. And this count 1 will be dismissed in conjunction with that offer. Does he want to take advantage of that today?
He does, Your Honor. He would like to plead responsible to blockading traffic.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to read into the record the ticket that on June 28th of 2021 in the area of I-75 and West Grand Boulevard in the city of Detroit, Mr. Zarate was driving a Ford vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Stipulation, Your Honor. It's so stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge, plea responsible to the amended charge of blockading. Dismiss count 1 of that ticket. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Civil infractions are due in 14 days from the date that the responsible is entered. Is that enough time for your client?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna have that due no later than April the 25th of 2022, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing.
It's great to see you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Same here. Did I hear a baby in the background?
No, not from me.
Okay. Okay, I thought I heard a child, a young person. I was like, what? Okay, have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. You too. Take care.
Oh, okay. All right. How are we doing on that matter, Attorney Berry?
Ms. White requires a trial, Your Honor.
Okay, fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
So I will move her to. I don't think I can move her anywhere.
Sandy, could
Okay.
you place me with Darius Waller? I guess that's Waller. I may be wrong.
Is it Walker, Mr. Barry? Is that who you mean, Darius Walker?
Darius Walker, I believe that is the name. Darius, there he is at 8:45. Good grief.
Mr. Barry?
Yeah, oh, sorry. Thank you.
Can you still only go to room 7? Is that as far as yours go?
Your Honor, am I still staying on for Officer Sokowski?
You are, unfortunately, she would like to have a trial as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold tight, okay?
No problem.
That was useless. Destiny Williams.
Mr. Walker, were you in a breakout room?
Yes, I was, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think he just tried to go in there and talk to you and you weren't in the room, so then.
No, I just talked to him.
Oh, he talked to you?
Yeah, he ain't. I
Okay.
think he ain't.
No, he had to go talk to someone else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you into the waiting room and I'll call you back in here in a moment. He's talking to a couple other people, okay?
All right.
Thank you for your patience this morning. I'm sorry, we tried to get another attorney, but this is,
All right. It's okay.
okay.
Jesse Williams, Sandy.
Ms. Williams,
Yes,
did you just speak with the attorney?
yes,
Okay, we're gonna place you into a waiting room until the judge is ready for you, okay?
okay.
Judge,
Yes.
my computer was plugged in, but the power strip was not on. So yeah, so that's why I got knocked off. Did I miss anything?
You did. I didn't realize you got knocked off. So he wanted to go to a room. What room was that?
Jesse Williams.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I didn't realize until you said something.
And I was in the process of putting him in with Jesse Williams, and it just went black. Sorry.
I understand. It happened.
Yeah.
We're gonna take deep breaths today.
What about Dustin?
She's already in the waiting room because he spoke to her, so.
Okay, all right. Because she's still in the breakout room as not joined, so I was just curious.
Yeah, she's in the waiting room.
Okay.
Sandy?
Hi, Mr. Barry. Who want to go?
To Tania Wright.
Okay.
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
with regard to Ms. Wright, can I give you the case number? There's only one charge on the docket, 7 matters on the offer. And this is one they want.
That's the file.
Hmm,
Go ahead.
oh, she does, okay.
Ready?
The number is P122603-1, count 3.
It's a fail to use seatbelt assembly. It's a civil infraction. I believe it's $65.
Okay. Sandy, can you return me to Ms. Wright's breakout room?
I sure will. One moment. Okay, what I'm going to have to do again this time is move you to another breakout room and then put you in 5, back in 5.
Okay.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
If those defendants are in the waiting room, why are they staying in the breakout room? It's like a placeholder or something?
It's because they like, yeah, it's almost like they left the meeting, but they're not completely out the meeting, so they're just not joined there. So when
Okay.
any of us leave it, then we're not joined in that room anymore. But they're like still in the meeting, so.
Because I was trying to like consolidate them, keeping them up closer to room 1 so that they're not scattered all through all the way down to 20. But since they're, their spirit, I guess, is there and not there, I can't put anybody else in their place. So I don't want to. I wonder if I put somebody else like in room 1, Darius Walker, he's in the waiting room, but his spirit is still in number 1. So if I put somebody in there, if it'll be 2 people in there, I'm going to try it and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the rest of them because it's too confusing. Walker stays in there. That makes it look like 2 people are in there. I'm just going to leave that alone.
Kirk Young, Sammy.
Okay. I don't think Mr. Young is with us anymore, unless this is him.
Hello?
Hi, are you Mr. Young?
No, Mr. Williams. I was talking to somebody on my other phone, and then I don't know whether it dropped or what.
What's your first
name? He said I was going to court. He said I was going to court.
What's your first name?
Jesse Williams. Jesse James Williams.
Okay. All right, Mr. Williams, put your phone on mute for a moment. Mr. Young is
Put it
gone.
on mute.
Yes, please. Star 6. Mr. Young is gone, Mr. Gary.
All right, is Darius Walker still here? I can't, honestly, I can't tell if I talked to him or not.
He's not in the waiting room.
Attorney Elwood, you spoke with Darius Walker already.
Yeah, he's in
Okay.
the waiting room.
Okay, thank you. I think we're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay, and Jesse Williams, what do you want me to do with him?
With who?
Jesse Williams. He said that he. Mhm.
We've talked. I think we're ready to go forward if the court wishes.
Okay, so I'll just leave him in the courtroom.
Attorney Mary, you waiting to go to a breakout room?
No, Your Honor. I've spoken to everyone for whom I have offers.
You have offers on everyone.
I believe I do.
All right, I'm getting you some help, Mr. Berry. Just hold tight. I'm gonna find somebody else too. I'm looking for another attorney to come assist you today.
Attorney Bill, you should have the offer for Jesse Williams. Do you have
I
Jesse
do.
Williams offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, Sandy, can you put Jesse Williams into the breakout room?
Yes.
And it looks like he in room 2 and 4. Sandy. 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 Lost her, she left her.
Who is this?
Barry, did you speak with Jesse Williams?
I did, and told him to return to the courtroom.
Okay.
I'm back, Mary.
Okay, who you need to go in next, Attorney Barry?
I've spoken to everyone from whom I have an offer.
Okay, let me put him into the. You don't have an offer on Matika Williams?
Yes,
You have an offer on Matika Williams?
yes, it's Jesse Williams.
No, not you, Mr. Williams. I'm gonna place you into a waiting room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Until the judge is ready.
Matika Williams, yes, I have Matika Williams.
Yes, you haven't spoken with her yet. She's in room
Yes,
3.
I have.
You spoke with her?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what about Reggie Williams?
I have spoken with her. I have
You spoke
spoken.
with her?
Yes.
Okay. What about, okay, Christopher Whitaker?
No, no, I'm not a, no,
He's in room 12.
I don't have an offer.
I sent it, you don't have it?
Let me check. Wait a minute, maybe I do. No, I don't have it, Madam Clerk.
Okay, I'll resend it. That should be the. You're on- She is. Okay. So the only one you had. And the other one's up to, I just went out. Yeah, I just put it away. Well, the only one that's in front of her now. I have this, the other one's the last one. Very well.
I've not received the document, Ms. Edwards.
I'm sending it now. In the other trial. Okay, I just wrote it, Attorney Barry.
I beg your pardon?
I said, I just sent over,
Oh,
Christopher
You're there. Got it.
Oh, this, so do we need to get a hold, try to get a hold of the state?
What? What is up? Have you placed in a room with Mr. Whitaker?
You're all set. Hello, Mr. Webb.
Hello, how you doing?
Did you leave the breakout room?
I think I did by mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh, was he in the waiting room?
He was in the waiting room, and you know what, I can actually call his matter. I was trying to call it about an hour and a half ago, and he kept switching from room to room and not coming out. So I can call his matter because I didn't get his community service yet, and that's what I'm waiting on. He did. Okay, all right. All right, I can call this matter. All right, Mr. Webb, I'm calling your case. See, this is why.
I'm sorry about that.
You got to stop moving. I know that you get the luxury of not having to be in court, but you got to stop moving when you're on the record, okay?
I kicked out. Yes, I'm sorry.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terry Webb. This is ticket number 496057. This is one count of open intoxicated passenger. This is a date and time set for a review as community service was to be done at this point in time. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Terry Webb.
All right. Sir, I don't have a copy of your community service. We've reached out to the community service coordinator and she does not have a copy of it either. So you need to resend that or have it sent to them so that they can have it verified for us so we can be able to close this matter out. How long do you think that will take for you to do?
I honestly haven't, to be honest, every time I call, like to go, they'll call me between 12 and 2, and I never receive a call. And then if I do call after 12, I'll be sent a voicemail.
Okay. So you need to find someplace else to do community service. Simple as that. It's
Okay.
24 hours or a fine. You want a fine instead?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you gotta do, I only gave you 24 hours of community service.
Yeah, I know it, but it's like every time I call, she say I'll call you back between 12 and 1. 12 and 2, that's when the food truck arrive, and she'll never call.
So there are lots of places that you can do community service. I'm gonna tell you something, and I want you to listen. Focus
Yes.
Hope, Forgotten Harvest, local churches. Type in community service in my community on your cell phone that you're using right now, and I
Yes.
promise tons of things will pop up. Pick one, go, do 24 hours of community service. I'm gonna have you come back on July 11th, 2022. That gives you 3 months. I need you to
Okay.
complete the community service so this matter can be closed out.
Yes, ma'am.
8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right.
Can you said July,
Yep, July 11th.
okay.
That gives you plenty of time, 24 hours of community service. I'm giving you 3 months. That means it doesn't have to be jam-packed into 2 weekends. You can spread it out. You can do it, but you need to complete the community service or else I am going to impose a fine the next time instead of the community service, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. Have a good day, sir, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Are you Mr. Williams, Delonte Williams? Please unmute yourself.
Ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Delonte Williams. Now calling the matter of the people versus Delonte Williams. This is you, ticket 566-56220. This is one count of posting of notices on private property or public property. This matter was here for today for a review. This was put on a 6-month delayed sentence. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Delonte Williams.
All right, sir. It's my understanding that you may have done your community service, but we don't have a copy of it yet, sir. So the church, they've reached out to the church to send us over a copy. We haven't received it yet. So we need to have that before I can close this matter out with a dismissal. So how long do you want to be able to make sure that that gets over to the office?
They just recently called me about 30 minutes ago and told me that they would email it over to you guys along with me, and I haven't received the email yet either.
Okay, I gotta adjourn it then. How many days do you want to make sure this takes place? Because I don't want you to have to keep coming back and waiting. We can just let you go as soon as I have it and dismiss it. But I gotta have it. I gotta have a copy of it. iPhone, could you please stop moving, sir? Sir, stop moving. Mr. Williams, how long do you think it would take you to get a copy?
I want to say about 2 days. I'll give it about 2 days.
Okay. Okay. If I have you come back, what's my Friday? Oh, we don't have Friday. What about Thursday? Thursday? Yes. Okay, you can come back on Thursday. Okay, that's April the 14th. Come back Thursday, and as long as you make sure in the interim that they send it over to us, okay? And that way,
Okay.
when you come on, I'll know to call you and to have it dismissed because you completed it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Williams, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. I'll see you back this Thursday. That's April the 14th, okay?
Okay. Is there any specific time?
8:30 a.m. Yes, I'm sorry. 8:30.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
Thank
Mr.
you so
Williams?
much.
All right, I'll see you Thursday. Call them today to make sure they send it over to you so that you have it. So,
Okay.
okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Attorney Cole,
Yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. I wondered if I could go in the breakout room with the officer.
You absolutely can. Let me send you in there.
Thank you.
Officer Sokoski, I messed it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna put you into breakout room 2 with the APA so she can talk to you.
Okay.
Please join that. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. iPhone, what's your name?
D'Artagnan's.
Last name?
Weathers.
Say it again.
Weathers, like the weather outside with an S on.
Sir, it's 11:45 a.m. You have far exceeded the time that you were supposed to sign into court.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a date, okay?
I had signed up for the thing where they supposed to contact me through my messages, through my messages. They didn't ever contact me or send me like the thing to get through the virtual meeting. I had to get through there and look through like everything just to look up your name just to get on here.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a new date, okay? I need you to
All
write
right.
down this new date.
All right.
So whether it's 11:45, you're supposed to be here at 8:45. Now, if you started making that journey, if
Well-
you had court today and you started looking for this court date yesterday, baby, or early this morning, I understand. Because I let
Yeah.
you come, they're like an hour and a half late. You almost 2 hours late. You more than 2 hours late, 3 hours late.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Oh.
I can't even find no pen on her.
And you need to take your scarf off, sir. You're on court and you're in courtroom right now. I know you can't see the courtroom, but you're in courtroom and you're moving. I asked you to stop moving. Please stop moving.
I got a pen. I was looking for a pen.
Give me a date. This is show call. That means he missed one court date already.
I don't understand how come they don't send me no messages because I signed up through the virtual through the Zoom thing for them to send a message. They haven't even sent me nothing through the mail for no court date or nothing.
Well, they are gonna send you something in the mail for the last show call that you had. You should have received something for this court date.
Yeah, I haven't received nothing. No,
Do you have a new address?
they should have the address 26375 Dark.
You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Everybody can see you. Everybody can hear you.
Oh, yeah, all right, sorry. But yeah, they should. I have never received no, the only thing that I have for this is the ticket still. And that's from all the way from like last year. I've been trying to take care of this stuff like.
How'd you figure out what courtroom to come to today, sir? If you ain't having the information, please tell me.
Because I know your name from the last time we had the court day. I remember your name, Taylor, and I just went on there and I'm like looked on like Zoom on the Zoom court date schedules, and I seen your name on there, and then I clicked on your name, and that's how I got into this.
All right, here's gonna give you, sir. All right. First, next time, remember not to have a head wrap on because this is court. Okay, so you gotta come in prepared and ready for court at all times.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here's the other thing. When something's important to us, no matter if we get, I know that the text messages can be helpful, but you can also, if you have a phone and it's an iPhone, so I know it's high tech, you can set these things in your phone called reminders, right? You go to your
Yeah, that's what I
calendar,
had set up, the reminder.
your calendar. Listen, don't overtalk me, Mr. Weathers, okay? I know you may be frustrated right now. Go in there, put in a date, May 12th, May 12th at 8:30 a.m. Now, my show cause dates for this, if you would have missed this, is October. So I'm giving you a huge leap above because you did check in, but it's late. And the council can't handle it anymore today. He really cannot at this point in time, and I still have 2 trials. So we can't do an additional people, but I can give you things. I can give you this May 12th date, 8:30 a.m. Put it into your calendar so that you'll have it. So when you sign on, you'll be ready to go, okay?
Can I have the Zoom, like the Zoom?
It's the same Zoom number, 360.
I didn't get it. I just
360
360
337
All right.
000. Huh?
000.
4 zeros.
Okay, I got it.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And I don't know that we have the correct address for you. Are you still in Taylor, Michigan?
Nope.
See, and that's why you haven't been getting your notices. Because
And I have
whatever address we have isn't, stop over talking me. Listen, one of the reasons you keep listening, I can see why now. You got to listen. Listen for a moment, okay? All right. I need you to call the courtroom, 313-965-2293. I'm going to have us update your address. That way, and I'm going to beg my wonderful clerk to send you a reminder so that you can come in a month to this court hearing and this court date and time, okay?
Yes.
Okay? So call the courtroom so we can update your address in the system because it doesn't appear that that's the address that we have. We don't. And I'm telling you, that's why you haven't got any of your notices because it's been going to the wrong address, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Not your fault, but now we have the opportunity to update it. So let's update it. I got you a court date in a month so you can take care of these and handle these as opposed to the next court date that would have been in October, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so call the courtroom when you hang up. That's the phone number. I'm gonna update your address so that way you can get this notice. I'm gonna ask my clerk to send you a notice so that you get it, so that you can come to the court date, okay?
Yes, ma'am. But I had already called up there and told them this already. I don't understand why it should be even going to Taylor. I haven't stayed in Taylor in God knows when. And on my ticket, it should have my address and all that stuff too. I don't understand. And then I had called up there just to even make sure that they had the right address and everything. Because when they didn't have the right apartment number on there at first. And so that I called up there so they can get the right apartment on there. I just don't understand it. So I guess I got to call this number and verify everything.
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. All right, are we ready on everybody?
I was gonna see if I could ask Mr. Perry a question.
Okay, and I have the other lady on it. For which one?
For Sharon Wright.
Okay, we have a question from, counsel for you for the Sharon Wright trial.
Yes,
Hey, Mr. Barry, it's John Gillis. How you doing today?
fine, John, how are you?
I'm good. So Miss Wright, she's the one, she's got 1 ticket, 2 counts, no insurance misdemeanor and allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And I did hear her say that she had sold the vehicle, and that would explain why she may not have realized that the individual did not have a license. If it was not someone that she knew closely. But my question was, did she have insurance on the vehicle at the time it was sold? And then it was just canceled after the fact because she sold the vehicle, or did she just never have insurance? Was kind of what I was wondering. Because I mean, I can understand if she had it insured and then she canceled the insurance thinking it was sold. I mean, having sold it, thinking that the title had transferred, but I just wasn't sure what the situation was there.
Nor am I. I didn't put it to her like that.
Okay, well, maybe if we could find that out, that might be helpful. And then also maybe if we could find out if she has a new vehicle and if she has insurance on that vehicle too, that might also be helpful to know.
Well, I
And
know
that
she,
way we can just look at a couple different options before we go ahead with the trial.
all right. Sandy, can you place me in her breakout room?
She's not in the breakout room anymore. She's now in the waiting room. What I'm going to do is I'm going to admit all the other folks and then we'll handle hers at the end.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. I want to
Hello.
everybody. Hello, everybody. All right, fantastic. I know you're there. I know you've been waiting patiently. I so appreciate it. I'm sorry we had a really heavy docket this morning. If you could put yourself on mute until I call your matter. Also, please, if you can, be stationary. If Ms. Williams, I can see you brushing your hair. This is a courtroom. We're on YouTube. We can see you. I need you to act as if you're in a courtroom for real right now, okay? All right, when I call your matter, please unmute yourself so that way you can be ready to go. Ms. Destiny Williams, I'm gonna call your matter first, okay?
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Destiny Williams. This is ticket number P1197046. 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Williams. State your name, Ms. Williams.
My name is Destiny Williams.
Your Honor, the offer reflects that Ms. Williams has paid a companion civil infraction. They don't seek to have her plead to anything, and they dismiss P1197046.
At this time, the court is in receipt of the dismissal. Ma'am, because you have paid the civil infraction, they're going to dismiss this accompanying misdemeanor. So at this time, this matter is dismissed, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Darius Walker.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Darius Walker. This is ticket number 493653. Count 1, no operators permit. Count 2, no registration. Ticket number P1189249. 1 count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, registration and or plate violation. Ticket number P985268. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Repeat offender. Count 2, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed limit. And ticket number X375998861. 1 count, no operator's license, multiple license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Walker. State your full name, Mr. Walker.
Darius Walker.
Your Honor, Mr. Walker would avail himself of the offer to enter responsible pleas to 2 counts of blockading.
All right.
Rather
take
than-
advantage of-
Apologize.
Say what? Mr. Walker, you want to take advantage of those offers?
You said a blockade?
Blockading.
Have you not spoken with the attorney yet?
I don't even know what that is. I ain't even seen no attorney.
Okay.
Really?
All right, Mr. William Walker. Hold tight, okay?
Yeah.
Put yourself on mute, please. Jesse Williams. Press *6 on your phone, please. *6. Mr. Williams, can you hear us? Maybe unmute your phone as well. Mr. Williams? Try turning the volume up on your phone. I see you're not muted.
Okay, I got it up.
There you go, sir. I can hear you now. Now calling the
Okay.
matter. Have you spoken with an attorney today?
Yeah, I spoke with the young man. I don't know the attorney or not.
Yes. Okay, good. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jesse Williams. This is U ticket 599-04621. 1 count of offer to engage, another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
Jesse James Williams.
Your Honor, there is an offer. Mr. Williams would avail himself, the court permitting. He stands ready to enter a plea to disorderly conduct.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes,
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I spoke with a gentleman. I don't know if it was my attorney.
He was an attorney. You spoke with Mr. Berry?
Oh, yes, I spoke with him.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No,
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
big what?
Are you pleading
I'm
guilty because you are guilty?
Because I what?
Are you guilty of this, sir?
Yes,
All right. Do you understand that you have the right to have a bench or a jury trial, but if you take this plea today, you're going to give up that right? You understand that?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with your plea?
yes,
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of June the 17th, 2021. Were you in the area of Remington? And I think that's Coventry Streets in the city of Detroit.
yes,
And did you act in a disorderly manner in that area?
maybe verbally.
Did you offer somebody some money for an act?
Yes,
Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct. Sir, there are some things that you need to do as a part of this. And those 3 things are get a HIV STI test. I do not need to know the results. I just have that, huh?
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Okay. You also have to do 20 hours of community service.
How many hours?
20 hours.
Okay.
20 hours of community service, and you have to attend a prostitution awareness class. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a phone number to call they'll give you assistance if you need to find these things. You ready to take down the phone number?
Yes.
313
313
965
965
8130.
8130. So when I call this number, I can go ahead and get all this taken care of.
Yeah, so tell Ms. Green, that's who you're gonna talk to. Tell her that you need to do community service, but also let her know that you need to get testing done and take that awareness class. And she'll be able to direct you to someone who can give you the phone number so you can take care of that, okay?
Yes. Do I have to pay a penalty? Do I have to pay some money?
You do. There's a $300 fine, sir.
When do I pay that?
So I'm going to have you come back for a review in 3 months. You need to have it paid by that date and time, okay?
Okay.
So you need to have it paid by July 11th. Okay, you're gonna
July.
come back for a review that day at
Okay.
8:30 a.m.
On July 11th at 8:30.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. You have a good day, okay?
You as well.
I will, thank you. Yeah, sorry, dog. Reginique Williams?
Yes.
No, not you, Mr. Williams. I have other Williams on my docket. My dockets are the WX, WYs, and Z's. So it's another Williams. You're all set, sir. You can sign off and hang up your phone.
Okay. Thank.
You're welcome. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Reginique Williams. This is ticket number 340262. Count 1, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2, unregistered, uninsured motor vehicle. Also calling case number P1138604. Count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elvin S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Williams. State your full name, Ms. Williams.
Reginique Williams.
Your Honor, the offering does not seek to have Ms. Williams plead to anything and dismisses P1138604 count 2. It indicates that she has paid a companion civil infraction case. It also indicates that case number 17340262 counts 1 and 2 have been adjudicated, and simply that apparently there remains a balance owed.
Correct. Ms. Williams, you paid some, you put a bond into place for some of these?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is the court is going to close out the tickets for the docket today. However, that remaining balance for that ticket will be applied, okay? To those, to ticket number 17340262 So you already pled on 173402262, right? You already took a couple of pleas on those.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismiss ticket P 1138604. That's gonna be closed today. The other two tickets I called on the record, we're gonna use that money to pay the balance, because I think you pledged account 2 of that one. So the fines and costs for your bond will be applied to that ticket, okay?
Okay.
All right. There, so that should take care of all the tickets that you have open with 36 District Court, okay?
Okay. So I still owe the balance.
You shouldn't. How much did you put down as a bond?
Altogether, I paid 732.
You should be, if I'm correct, and I'll have to wait a second until my clerk comes back, but you should be receiving some money back, because I don't think the fines for this ticket were that much.
Okay. Okay. I ended up getting my license too as well.
Oh, excellent, good. Well, that case got dismissed, so that's good. But that balance, we're gonna have to have paid, so that you don't have, this stuff will just stay open, Ms. Williams, they'll never close it. And it'll just remain open, and eventually it'll go to collections, eventually. And then you'll be like, where is this money leaving my account from? So you have the funds right now because of the bond. You wanna take care of this so that you can just be clear of 36 District Court, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Williams, if you want to wait for a moment, I can get you how much you owe. But that will conclude this matter for right now, okay?
Okay, I can wait.
Okay, just hold tight. Just put yourself on mute for me, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Marquita Williams? Press *6 for me, please. Okay, I know.
I'm here now.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marquita Williams. This is ticket number P 1152106, count 2. Open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P 1086272. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of Ms. Williams, state your full name, Ms. Williams.
Matika Williams.
Well,
Did you talk to an attorney yet, Ms. Williams?
I believe I talked to the man who's talking right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yes, Your Honor. The thing is that we don't have 2106 on the docket. It's apparently the charge is open intoxicant as a passenger.
Right.
And she's prepared to accept the offer of responsible.
Is that, it's still a plea of, you do know it's a guilty plea, right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I believe so. Yes, young lady, ma'am.
That would have been Mr. Berry, that voice you heard. He's an attorney, okay?
Okay.
All right, did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this courthouse? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, you want to move forward, ma'am?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, understanding all of that, I'm sorry, you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 11th of 2021. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Beach in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have open alcohol in that motor vehicle on the passenger side?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of alcohol in a motor vehicle and dismiss the remaining count on that ticket ending in 2106 and dismiss ticket P1086272 in its entirety. Ma'am, I'm going to assess a fine today. Are you currently employed or have a source of income?
So, young lady, I just did 30 days in Wayne County. I've been out for like about exactly 10 days. I've been at my job for 8 years, but I'm just not getting back on a pay period.
Okay, and that was unrelated to this matter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. How about if I gave you 3 months, is that enough time to pay $240?
That would be enough time. Yes.
You sure you need a little bit more time? Because you said you just got out. If I gave you
Yes,
4 months, that'd be enough time?
Yes, and I probably can give you like about, yes, I can balance that out, ma'am.
Yeah, you can make payments on it, but I'll give you a little bit of time, okay? It's gonna be $240 fine. Okay, unless you want to do community service, but it sounds like you might want to kind of work to build back up your capital.
Yes, I would like to pay that, young lady.
Okay, all right. So I'll have it due in 4 months. So I'll have it due in August 5th, 2022. How about that?
Okay, that is fine. And I have one question. So, like, am I allowed to come down to the courtroom to make this physical payment, or do I have to mail it or something?
You can physically come down to 36 District Court on the first floor. Just make sure you wear a mask and you can make payments. Like if you have a little bit here and a little bit there, you can pay on it at 36 District Court, right? Or you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay there too. But you are most welcome to come to the courthouse and make payments or pay the whole thing in its entirety, okay?
Okay, and I have one more question, ma'am, and it's the last one. So after these tickets that I have now, I don't think I will have any more tickets. I would like to know is like, can I get like some type of restricted license so I could drive back and forth to work?
How does it work with alcohol? Is she allowed to try and apply for that?
What was her question?
She's trying to get like a restricted license to drive back and forth to work because she pled to open alcohol in a motor.
Or after I pay the $240, I won't have nothing else under my name. Like, can I apply for a license then?
It would depend what else she has up for record.
Okay, so you'll have to go to make an appointment with the Secretary of State's office and they'll be able to. The thing that you pled to today is a 2-point offense, but it does not block you. My understanding is this does not block you from applying for a license, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, Ms. Williams. So it shouldn't block you, but it does give you 2 points, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I truly appreciate you working with me, ma'am.
Oh, no problem, ma'am, okay? All right, so that gives you some time to be able to make that payment, and then that shouldn't affect you being able to apply for your license, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too, thank you.
Tiana Wright?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter now, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm calling calling the matter of the people versus Tiana Wright. This is case number 727095. Count one, no operator's license on person. Ticket number P 1226031. Count one, no proof of insurance. Count two, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate. Count three, failed to use seatbelt assembly system, 1985. Also calling ticket number P 1226030. Count one, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count two, improper plates. Count three, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Wright. State your full name, Ms. Wright.
My name is Tania Wright.
Your Honor, Ms. Wright would avail herself of the people's offer to allow her to plead to the improper plates. And she's apparently prepared to plead to the seatbelt violation.
Is that right, Ms. Wright?
Yes.
All right, can you activate your camera too?
It's got me on safe driving mode somehow.
Are you driving?
No, no. This will happen once you join me in the session, this was showed up. I'm sitting at the table.
Okay. See if it allows you, does it allow you to start it now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I had to push a button. I don't know what happened. There you go. All right, ma'am, can you want to take advantage of that offer?
Yes, ma'am. Can you see me? I can't see you. You can see me?
I can see you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I see you with your pretty glasses and your earrings on. Can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes,
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. You
Okay.
have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you,
No.
or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 26th of 2021. Were you in the area of Sherwood and East Auto Drive in the city of Detroit driving a vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Oldsmobile? Was it an Oldsmobile?
Yes, it was an Oldsmobile.
Okay. And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have your operator's license on you at the time?
No, I did not.
All right, and then reading from the ticket, the other one is just a civil infraction. So it's a plea of responsible. I'm going to read from the ticket to get that factual basis. That on July 14th, 2021, in the area of East 7 Mile and Chalmers Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Wright was driving an Oldsmobile and did fail to use her seat belt. Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
There is stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on ticket ended in 7095, as charged on count 3 of ticket, a responsible plea on ticket ended in 6031. Counts 1 and 2 of that ticket are to be dismissed, and ticket number P 1226030 is to be dismissed, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ms. Wright, are you currently employed or have a source of income?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm going to assess a fine. For the civil infraction, it's a $65 ticket for that. You only have 14 days typically to be able to pay that. Is that going to give you enough time, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, but I just recently came down to the courts because I had the warrant on me.
Okay.
And I paid the court's the $65 then.
Okay, so that'll apply to that, so you're all set. My fine today for your other ticket is $200. How long, did you pay more than just the $65? Did you pay any more bond amount?
I paid like 3 of the tickets I paid 3 of them last week, and then I just sent the payment online yesterday for $288.
Okay. What tickets did you pay for? You had some other tickets?
When I went on there and just put my name, they showed up. So I just paid them off with my card, my work, my, cause I do work, I am employed. So, it was, in display play, improper play, the one I paid last night was supposed to be the one, that was $288 for the insurance, no proof. And I paid the $65 one, which is the no seat belt, 85, when I went in to get the warrant took off me. I did it on today is my off day, so I did it last Monday. Mondays are my off days.
Okay.
I don't know if it showed up yet, but I just paid, I just paid a few, yeah.
One second, ma'am, okay?
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You gonna call at 1 o'clock?
Okay, 288.
All right, so you paid the whole civil infraction ticket.
Yes.
Okay. So I said originally that counts on ticket number P1226031. That counts 1 and 2 were dismissed. Those are not going to be dismissed because she paid for them. So those are paid for. The court is going to assess a $0 fine for the other ticket that she pled to today because she paid the entire civil infraction ticket that accompanied one of the other tickets. So you're all set, ma'am, okay?
Okay, I have one question. I received the order of action for citation ticket number SP 122603111 from the Secretary of State saying that my license is suspended from 3/30/2022. Is it possible that I can straighten that out where I can go on and apply and get that together, get it, get myself legit?
That's all through the Secretary of State's office. All we do is handle the tickets that you have, and we let them know after you paid everything that there was clearance. So after all of your costs and fees, if you owe any more Secretary of State fees and you pay all of that, the court will send clearance to them to let them know that you've paid all your costs and fines.
Okay,
because as far as tickets back, as long as you get your license back, we don't have anything to do with that, okay?
Oh, okay. No, it says get in touch with you all and a $45 reinstatement fee must be paid to the court. So, okay.
Just pay all those fees. So tomorrow, go online and see if you owe any additional money. If you do owe additional money, pay it, and then they'll automatically send clearance to the Secretary of State's office, letting them know that you can now apply for your license. It shouldn't be suspended, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay. You're welcome, all right?
Okay, have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Okay.
Miss Williams, Reniqua?
Yes.
Okay, so you did a $300 bond, and the remaining part of your fine is so your total fine was $432. You have a $300 bond, so you owe $132. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Williams, so that's what you have left to pay, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day.
You too. He got hard case.
Christopher Whitaker,
Yes, I'm here. Yes, ma'am.
did you talk to him about the drug treatment or substance abuse treatment program?
I did, Your Honor.
Is he gonna take advantage of that?
The short answer is no, Your Honor. We'd like to set these matters for a bench trial.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Christopher Whitaker. This is ticket number 296282. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, open intoxicant motor vehicle driver. Ticket number 514469, 1 count, open intoxicants in the motor vehicle driver. Ticket number 250776, count 1, driver in possession, open intoxicants in a vehicle. Count 2, no operator's license in possession. Count 3, no insurance. Ticket number P1017430, count 1, drive while license suspended. Ticket number 724063, 1 count, driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number 701925, 1 count, no operator's license in possession. Ticket number 299224, 1 count, driving while license not valid. Ticket number 1454876, 1 count, no operator's license in possession. Ticket number 277620, 1 count, no valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance on the vehicle. Ticket number 12. That's how I feel too, Mr. Whitaker.
I'm tired of it, trust me.
1249339, 1 count, no operator's license on person. U ticket 1902334, 1 count of disorderly conduct. Ticket number 514468, count 1, improper plate. Count 2, drive while license suspended. Count 3, unregistered vehicle. Ticket number 242126, 1 count, drove while license not valid. Ticket number X840569, count 1, driving while license suspended, denied or revoked. And then ticket number X2831275, count 1, drag racing. Count 2, drove unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 3, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Whitaker. State your full name, Mr. Whitaker.
Christopher Whitaker.
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial on these matters.
All right. In the interim, as a part of the bond that you'll be on, you have to attend an NN and AA meeting or some 12-step program meeting once a week until you come back. It can be virtual or in person, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Whitaker, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Mr. Berry in private today about your case and about your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. Is that how you want to move forward, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of September the 7th, 2022. That's at 9 a.m. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Same Zoom number. It's going to be via Zoom. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal with the condition that you attend the AA or a 12-step program. It can be non-religious based as well, once a week, virtually or in person. They're 1-hour meetings, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. I'll see you back on September 7th, September 7th, September 7th at 9 a.m., okay? I'm just trying to make sure. Come back.
No,
Okay,
I'm got you. Thank
okay. I know you're trying to handle all your business now. I can tell, okay?
you. Yes, I'm about to be 30. Yes.
All right. I'll see you that day, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Darius Walker.
Yes.
Okay, let me explain what's going on today.
Okay.
You have, okay, so you have some misdemeanor tickets, right? You have a ability to be fined up to $500 or to be placed in jail for up to, I believe, 93 days is the max. I'm not gonna do either one of those things, but I have to notify you of your options. Today, they are offering you that if you plead to 2 blockades, which are 0 points and they don't go on your record, but you do have to pay the civil infraction fine on both those. Those are $175 a piece, that the remaining tickets that you have today will be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that today? You don't have to. Your options are you can take advantage of this. You can ask for a pre-trial and have some time to think about it. You can ask for a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier finder of the fact, or you can have a jury trial. That's where 6 people of the community of the city of Detroit come to court and they hear the facts based on the law, make the decision. How would you like to move forward today, Mr. Walker?
I go with that. How soon do I have to pay it?
Well, civil infractions are due 14 days after the date that you make the plea. However, if you need additional time, the court will give you more time to be able to pay that $350.
Yeah, I might need a little additional time.
Okay, Mr. Walker, you want to take advantage of that today, though?
Yes, ma'am. And so I have another question.
Yes, sir.
I paid off a lot of my tickets that I owed, and they told me that all I had to do was come to court. So I didn't know that I had.
Okay, let me look up your tickets real quick and see if any of these are paid, okay? Give me one second. I'm gonna move on to some other matters, and then I'll come back to you. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Walker, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, let me see what things are paid. All right. Attorney, I know Cole, you wanted to talk to Mr. Berry real quick before we get started with the trials?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let me put you in the room with Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put y'all both in room 3.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Don't you go, Miss White. I don't know why I did that. Room 3, and I'm gonna put him in when I find it.
Sorry.
Mr. Whitaker, what's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've had it. So did you say monthly or weekly? I'm sorry.
Weekly. It's okay.
Okay.
Weekly.
Weekly. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Got it.
so
Thank you.
once a week, find one. It can be online or it can be in person. But once a week,
Okay.
you have to go. Okay.
Once a week until my next court date. Got you.
Until your next court date. Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. Have a good day.
Okay.
I'm seeing what they're doing with that. Okay.
Okay, thanks, sir.
You got the files for both of them?
Just Sharon Wright. I think I gave you the one that,
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, she signed on to. So
Yes.
officer. And then you have,
Sharon Wright.
okay. So
And I think Mr. Berry was.
Yeah, he was on top there. Okay, so he has a couple of more questions to ask you, Miss Wright. Did you have insurance on that vehicle until the time you sold it?
When the time I saw, no,
Do you have insurance on your current vehicle? Do you have a current vehicle?
yes,
Do you have insurance on that vehicle?
yes.
Okay. If I give you an email address, Ms. Wright, could you send me a copy of the insurance?
My insurance that I have now?
Yeah, for your new vehicle.
Yes, uh-huh.
So it's gonna be G as in George, I
One moment.
Okay.
You can go forward too, though.
Okay, G as in George, okay?
I LL
LL
IS
IS
J
J
at Detroit, fully spelled out, MI.gov.
Okay, so that's GILLISJ at Detroit MI.gov, GOV.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. You need that now?
Yes, if you could go ahead and send that over, that'd be really helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Judge?
Yes. You need a moment?
Yeah, for about 3 minutes.
Yep, take your time. Just let me know when you come back, okay?
Okay. Judge, I'm back.
Thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Walker? Darius Walker?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if I called his matter to the record. Miss Sandy, you ready? All right, recalling the matters of the people versus Darius Walker. This matter was already previously called on the record. The court did take a moment out to check over and see if any of these tickets were paid. As Mr. Walker informed me that they were. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Darius Walker. I'm sorry.
And Sandy, I'm not, Ms. Wilson, I'm not sure that I originally called it for the record, so the court is gonna call it for the record to be formal. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darius Walker, that's ticket 493653, count 1 and 2, no registration. Ticket number X37599886, count 1, no operator's license, multiple operators license. Ticket number P985268, count 1, drive while license suspended, repeat offender. And ticket number P1189249, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Sir, we did check, the court did check into it. You've paid 5 civil infractions in this particular matter. And so with the city permission, the court is going to dismiss the cases on the record today because you have paid the civil infraction. Now, you may still have reinstatement fees. Those don't go away because the case is dismissed. You may have to pay those, but because you made payments on everything else, that's the only payment you'll need to make, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Walker. All right, if there's nothing further, thank you for knowing your business and keeping up with it so that you can let the court know, okay?
Okay. So I don't have to pay the 300? Or do
Nope.
I still have to?
No, you don't have to pay that. The only money you have to pay, sir, is if you owe any Secretary of State fees that you may have left to pay. So
Yeah.
what I want you to do is tomorrow go online and see if any of these tickets had those fees. If they do, pay them, and we're automatically sending clearance to the Secretary of State's office so that you can apply for your license, okay?
Okay, see, I already did that too.
Okay. Well, if you took care of that, then you should be all set. But check tomorrow to make sure you're all
Okay,
set,
I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Walker. See,
Okay, thank you too.
you're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.
Ready to proceed on these trials? I know Miss Wright is doing something. She's trying to get us something about Miss White. Are we ready to proceed on Miss White?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need to get the police officer back because it appears that we're going to have a trial on this matter.
Okay.
So let me get the police officer in Zoom. I had asked Mr. Berry if I could put it over for a week so that I could have be more prepared, but he would not agree to an adjournment. So I'll just we'll get prepared for the trial.
And I know this may be a little, I know you're newer to this traffic, Ms. Cole, but what ends up happening is that we set it for trials. My trials are like 4 months out. And so they automatically send out all the subpoenas, the court does. And so then the client is ready to go on that day for trial, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Could I just have 10 minutes to just talk with my officer and I'll zoom back on at 1 o'clock?
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. White, we're gonna have your trial beginning at 1 o'clock. So if you need to go to the restroom or anything, please do so. And then at that time, we'll be ready to proceed. Okay.
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
May I be placed in a breakout room with Ms. White?
And Your Honor, this is Corporal Jones. Am I supposed to go in the breakout room with Ms. Cole?
Well, you're gonna talk to Attorney Gillis. So let me have you talk. He was trying to wait for some documents from Ms. Wright. But he's gonna hop on so that he can talk to you, okay, Corporal?
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Wright.
Yes, uh-huh.
Yes, did you send that?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna talk to the officer right now. Hold tight, and I'm gonna find out what's happening next, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Just put yourself on mute, okay, man?
Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have you join breakout room number 1, Corporal Jones, as well as Attorney Gillis.
Were you talking to me?
No, Ms. Wright, just hold tight. We just have attorneys and officers talking to each other right now.
May I speak with Ms. White in a breakout room, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. I'll put you both into breakout room number 2. Ms. White, please join breakout room number 2 when I put you in there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, Ms. Wright.
Miss Mary?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna do, Ms. Wright's case real quick, okay? Ms. Sharon Wright, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Sharon Wright, ticket number P 1202206. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. This is the date, time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Wright.
Ms. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sharon Wright.
All right, this is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. I was informed from the officer through the city attorney that the officer did hear what you said, Ms. Wright. And at this time, he is willing to dismiss this matter without prejudice. He said to make sure you always make sure you transfer your title appropriately. So
Yes.
that way you don't run into any of these issues in the future. Okay, Ms. Wright?
Yes, yes.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. You're all set, ma'am. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, so I'm just waiting for the officer to sign back in on this case and we can move forward, okay?
Okay.
Where? I see we have a where on here. Where?
Yes.
Ms. Ware, do you have a case number? I don't see you on the docket for today.
Yes, it was my Zoom court was at it's at 1:30. My case number is SP 120-35191.
Hold on, I'm
OT.
having to repeat it one more time for me, okay? SP
120-35191 OT.
Okay. Oh, she didn't show up. Okay. Ms. Ware, you did not come to your pretrial last week.
I didn't remember the date that it was. I thought it was only the one for the 11th.
Because I would have been able to tell you that I don't have any jury trial dates for this year. So, well, did I decide on all of that? Okay, you're gonna have to hold tight, Ms. Ware. I gotta figure it out now because we show cause you because you didn't show up to your pretrial. So that means that we put a whole nother exam out there far away. So let me figure out. Just hold tight. I see the officer inside back on. Give me 1 second. All right, you ready to proceed on this trial?
Yeah.
No, Ms. Ware, not you. Your trial is not coming anytime soon. You can mute yourself, okay, ma'am? Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shalisa White, This is ticket number P118025-1. This is count one, carrying a concealed weapon while under the influence. Count two, City Park closed 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. This is the date and time set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the Assistant Prosecuting Attorney.
May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
All right. And counsel, can you state your name for the record?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. White.
And Ms. White, can you state your name for the record?
Lisa White.
All right. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Opening statements from Assistant Prosecuting Attorney.
Your Honor, briefly, I would just state that Officer Sakovsky and her partner were in a city park on May 20th, and it was after the park was closed, and as a result of their investigation, Ms. White was given a ticket for being in the park after dark, but upon investigation, she did have a gun, and she was tested and found to be under the influence and given 2 tickets on May 20th. 2021 for being in the park after it was closed and being intoxicated while having a CCW.
Thank you.
And
Counsel,
that's
would
all.
you
Thank
like
you,
to
Your
make-
Honor.
You're welcome. Counsel, would you like to make a statement at this time, or would you like to hold yours for your case in chief?
I would hold my statement, Your Honor.
All right. APA Cole, you may proceed at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, I would like to call Officer Sakovsky if she would unmute and get sworn in.
Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Can you please state and spell your first and last name for my court reporter?
Yep. Officer Kylie Sakovsky, K-I-L-E-Y. Last name is S-A-K-O-F as in Frank, S as in Sam, K-E.
Thank you so much. All right. You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Sakovsky, you're employed with the police department, is that correct?
Yes.
And how long have you been thus employed?
Almost 5 years.
And on May 20th, why do I keep saying 2021, were you happened to be on patrol in a scout car?
Yes.
Okay. And who was your partner?
I believe Officer Dwyer was my partner.
And what precinct are you currently assigned to?
The 5th precinct.
And you would have been employed at the 5th precinct in May of 2021?
Yes.
And as part of your duties as a patrol officer, did you have a chance to investigate at park?
Yes.
And which park would that have been?
The Harris Park.
And where is that located?
Right at the bottom of Connor near Clarepoint.
Is that on the water?
It's right near the water, yes.
And did something draw your attention to that park that you felt you should enter it?
There's a car parked in the back.
Why did this draw your attention?
Because the park's closed at 10 p.m. or sunset. And it was, I believe, about 3 in the morning.
And what did you do as part of your investigation into that parked vehicle?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you do upon seeing that vehicle parked in there after hours?
I initiated a traffic stop because it was occupied 2 times.
And what do you mean by 2 times?
There was 2 people in the vehicle.
Were there other vehicles in the park at that time?
I don't recall.
And on that date and time, did you have an occasion to run into a Celicia White?
I did.
And do you see her on the Zoom conference? Do you see her? Her picture is very dark, but I don't know. The lighting is very dark. Can you identify if you see her in the Zoom conference? Is that her?
I do.
Can you tell the court what you did as part of your investigation of Miss White?
We initiated a traffic stop.
Was the vehicle, let me just interrupt you. When you say a traffic stop, the vehicle was already stopped, is that correct?
Yes,
Was it on? Was the vehicle on?
I don't recall.
Okay. So tell the court what you did as part of your investigation of the vehicle.
After we initiated traffic stop, I advised that the parks were closed at night at 10 p.m. From sunset to sunrise. And I came in contact with Celicia. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Miss, and I'm not sure after that. I remember it was over a year ago, so I'm trying to remember.
You don't have your report in front of you?
I do not.
Do you recall anything? What can you recall about her?
She was in the passenger seat of the vehicle. I always ask before reaching anywhere if there's any weapons in the vehicle. She stated she had her gun and she actually had it in her hand. I told her to put it down. She then put it down and we then investigated from there.
Did you notice anything unusual about her behavior, anything, her eyes or smell, anything of that nature?
She was slurring her words. I smelled odor of intoxicants and I asked if she had been drinking.
And what did she say?
Yes.
Did she say what she had been drinking or how much?
I don't recall that.
But you actually smelled the odor of intoxicants.
I did.
And she also told you she'd been drinking.
Yes.
And did your partner do anything?
We called for a PBT trained officer.
And who would that have been?
My supervisor, Sergeant Fredericks at the time.
And she arrived on the scene?
Yes, she did.
And did she perform a PBT?
Yes.
And based upon that PBT, what occurred?
My supervisor informed me that it was over the legal limit.
And then what did you do after you learned that information?
I actually asked her what to initially write because I wasn't sure what the actual ticket was, and she informed me of how to write that ticket.
This seems to me to be hearsay.
Well, I think if the two officers are working together and she has the right to rely on her, it's an exception to hearsay.
The defendant has the right to rely on the officer to be here.
Excuse me?
The defendant has a right to rely on that officer to be here.
I'll withdraw the question. So you issued a ticket to Miss White, is that correct, based upon your observations and the observations of your sergeant?
I did.
And what were those two tickets?
Being in the park after dark and carrying a concealed weapon under the influence.
During your investigation of Miss White, was she cooperative?
During the PBT, she didn't know how to blow into the PBT, so we had to have her do it multiple times.
Did she cooperate at all times?
She stated she didn't want to do it, but she eventually did do it.
Was she standing outside of the vehicle when she was given the PBT?
Yes, in front of.
I don't know what the relevance of this is, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I don't know what the relevance of this information.
Just so you know, PPTs aren't admissible in cases, I don't believe.
I know I haven't moved to admit it. I was just basically on the observations of her standing. Was she standing outside of the vehicle when she was given the PBT?
It was.
Did you observe if she had was she unsteady on her feet? Was there anything you observed at that time?
Leading question.
Okay, I'll withdraw the question. Did you observe anything while she was outside of the vehicle standing?
Again, she was still slurring her words. I don't have my report in front of me, so I can't like exactly word for word say what she did.
Okay, nothing further, Your Honor.
Cross-examination?
Officer, you didn't perform any of these would-be tests.
I'm sorry,
You are not the person who performed the test.
the PBT, no.
And is it true that you took the defendant to the station where she performed another test?
I did not know.
You did not transport her there? You're not part of that?
I did not know.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
I have nothing further, Your Honor, and the people would rest at this time.
Counsel? Do you
Yep.
have a case? Would you like to make?
Your Honor, there's no evidence that the defendant was intoxicated date and time of the ticket. Apparently tests were taken and the defendant, those people are not present to provide that evidence. The defendant is entitled to know. The court would certainly want to know if indeed what her breathalyzer test was. And not having access to that at this time, respectfully, Your Honor, I think we have to find this defendant not guilty as to the alcohol charge. And of course, we have testimony that it was after dark in the park.
Your Honor, I would just respond briefly that Officer Sokovsky smelled alcohol, observed her slurring her words, and made observations that would infer that Miss White had been under the influence, as she had a gun and she had her gun in her hand. And it was really a dangerous situation at the park. So I would submit that the people have met their burden. And I believe Mr. Berry, Attorney Berry, is not refuting the in the park after dark ticket, but I would believe that the people would say that, submit that the people have met their burden. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Looking up the. And we don't have any tests or at this point in time.
I don't have my report on me. I wasn't given any report. The only thing that I had was the ticket numbers.
All right, reading from the weapons, pistols, carrying concealed while under the influence. This comes from the PAC manual, saying that the person did carry a concealed pistol while, and one of the counts is under the influence of entering alcohol, controlled substance, combination of alcohol or liquor. B, having alcohol body content of 0.010 or more. C, being under the influence of or having alcohol contact.
Judge, I'm sorry, Judge. Can you speak a little louder? I can't hear you.
Thank you. I can't. Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Can you start at B, repeat B? Having alcohol?
Having alcohol body content of 0.010 or more per gram per milliliters of blood, of breath, or of urine. Or being under the influence of or while having a body alcohol content of 0.010 or more per gram. I don't have any evidence at this point in time of what the blood alcohol content was at that point in time. See that.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And we did not establish what city it was in. I'm going to take judicial notice that it was in the city of Detroit, College.
Thank you.
So the court is going to take notice that it was in the city of Detroit at this point in time. This is not a time for argument, Ms. Cole, just so you know. So you presented the evidence as best as you could. I don't know about the compensation of the gun, what happened to the gun. I don't have any additional information as to what happened to that gun at this point in time. I do know, it sounds like based on the officer's testimony, she did have a gun. They were called out to the scene. PPGs are not admissible. I'm sorry if I'm speaking low. PPGs are not admissible as a point that we would have to know at some point in time what our alcohol level or content was in this particular matter, and I just don't have that information. So it is clear that she was in the park after dark or that date and time. So the court is going to find her guilty of in the park after dark, but it's going to dismiss count one in this particular matter. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. White, what that means is that I am going to have you, I found you guilty of city parks closed between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. I'm gonna have you do community service for this count, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Gonna have to do 40 hours of community service. How long will that take you to complete that?
Monday, Tuesdays, anytime you give it to me.
Okay, so if I give you 3 months to complete 40 hours of community service, that'll be enough time?
Yes, ma'am. I just need to know where to go.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a phone number. Are you ready to take that phone number down?
Yes.
313-965-8130. This is Miss Green. She's gonna give you some information about completing your community service hours. You're going to come back for a review date on July 11, 2022. Those 40 hours of community service must be completed at that point in time in order for me to close out count 2, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If
So
there's nothing for-
I have one question. I just want to make sure I have the right number. 313-965-8130.
That's correct.
Miss Green.
Miss Green is the lady's name, the woman's name that you're gonna talk to and tell her that you have to do this community service.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. That does conclude this hearing. I'll see you back for a review on 7/11/2020. Thank you to all of you for your patience today, and have a good day. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Be safe out there, officer, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Get some rest too. I bet you were working nights last night.
I got off at 7 a.m. and they actually told me to go down to the court. So I was down there at 8 o'clock and I had to sit there for at least a half hour.
So sorry. I can tell you gotta work again tonight.
Yeah, I do. And I gotta pick up my at 3, so.
No,
Thank
get
you,
some rest.
officer.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, you be safe out there, please, please, please.
You're okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, officer.
Bye.
All right, Ms. Cole. If you,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Cole, are you gonna be the city attorney from now on?
Yes, yes, I am.
Can I give you my corporate phone number and you can call me real quick, please?
Sure.
313-965-2293, Ms. Cole.
Okay, you want me to call you right now or?
Please, can you call me?
Sure.
Judge, before she does, can I just say hello to Miss Cole? She probably doesn't recognize me. This is Sandy.
Of course I do. I've been meaning to chat with you.
How are you?
Fine. They pulled me out of the mothballs and put me.
Well, you look wonderful.
Oh, I like your glasses. Oh, anyway, let me call the judge.
It's okay. Y'all can have